Hindi problema sa tao. Ganito ka rin ba minsan? May mga araw na papasok ka tapos parang ang bigat na agad. Hindi mo pa alam kung ano ang problema na naghihintay sa iyo. Pero alam mo na, may problema. In my experience, here is one thing I know for sure. The problems that drain you the most are not always the biggest ones. Hindi yung mataas na gasto. Hindi yung mababang sale. Sometimes, the most tiring things are the ones that keep happening again and again. Araw-araw, linggo-linggo, at hindi mo pa rin alam kung bakit hindi sila matapos-tapos. Have you ever wondered why? Kahit na mag-hire ka ng bagong tao, the same problems keep happening? Nararamdaman mo na ba na gusto mo nang sabihin hindi, pero hindi mo pa rin magawa? Or, have you ever wondered why conflicts inside your team never seem to end, even when the business looks fine on the outside? I just got a message from someone who owns a trucking business. Ganito ang tanong niya. Ang aming problema po, Mami N, yung mga tao namin palaging hindi makasunod. Si driver, may kasama na 2 helper. Lagi silang may misunderstanding. Parang walang unity sa trabaho nila. At paano ko po mamamanage yung cash advance nila? So today, let me share 5 truths about what is really happening in your business. 1. Team conflict is not always about personality. May mga mas malalim na dahilan. 2. Ang sobrang pagmamahal mo sa mga tao mo can actually become your biggest business problem. 3. Sometimes, the tension in your team comes from inconsistent decisions ng hindi mo sinasadya. 4. A cash advance with no policy is not generosity. It's a financial leak na dahan-dahang lumalaki. And 5. Your team conflict and your cash advance problem are not two separate issues. Iisa lang ang ugat ng dalawang yan. Number 1, hindi sila ang problema. Bakit lagi na lang may gulo? Baka ikaw rin ganito. There's a couple I know who went through the same thing. Si Jopeth and si Pauline. They run a furniture and home decor business. Pauline handles the day-to-day, and every few weeks may mga bagong conflict. Yung kanilang delivery team always works in threes for every job. And more often than not, something gets misunderstood along the way. Si Pauline, sobrang pagod na niya. She kept telling herself, baka lang talagang mali ang mga taong napili ko. Matampuhin talaga yung isa pasaway. She was certain that the problem was the people she hired. And during one of our coaching sessions, I asked Pauline and sabi ko, when something goes missing sa delivery, who holds responsibility? Yung driver ba or yung helper? And napatigil siya. Wala siyang clear answer. And right there, she realized something she had never fully seen before. She had never clearly told her team who was responsible for what. Walang malinaw na role. Walang malinaw na accountability. When things go wrong and no one knows who owns the responsibility, lahat nagtuturo sa isa't isa. Walang may gustong umamin na sila ang may kasalanan. You see, Pauline's workers are not problematic people. They are just confused workers operating in a confusing system. Kaya anak, eto yung lesson. Team conflict is rarely about who your people are. More often, it is about what they were never told clearly from the start. That's why clarity matters. Number 2, puso mo, problema mo. Paano kung sasabihin hindi, tao naman sila? Nakaka-relate ka ba? Kasi ganito ang nangyari kina Josie. She and her husband na si Phil runs a feed supply store. They built a loyal team over time. Drivers, bodega staff, and a few sales people. And every so often, may lalapit sa kanya. Ma'am, pwede po ba akong humingi ng advance? May anak po akong may sakit. Now, being the soft-hearted that Josie is, she could not say no. She would approve again and again. Masyado siyang mapagbigay. And her husband noticed something one payday. Halos kalahati ng payroll, malaki na ang deduction dahil sa mga cash advance. At ang ibang empleyado, hindi pa nakakabawi bago humingi na naman ng bago. Sabi ni Josie, kasi naman, paano mo sasabing hindi kapag may emergency sila? But here is the painful truth that came with that choice. The workers who often ask for advances don't hesitate anymore when they approach Josie because in their mind, the answer is already clear. She won't say no. Kaya dahan-dahan, naging pattern na ito. Hindi dahil masama ang mga tao niya, kundi dahil itinuro niya nang hindi niya sinasadya na okay lang pala ang humingi. And the workers who never asked, tahimik lang sila, but they started to feel that the treatment inside the team was not fair. And that was the beginning of a new tension. Of course, Josie naman, she meant well. But without a system, the business suffered. So eto ang lesson, anak. Kindness without policy is confusion in disguise. So set clear cash advance rules to guide your decisions, not your emotion. Number 3, ikaw ang ugat ng gulo. Ginagawa ko naman ng lahat. Bakit may nagrereklamo pa rin? Alam mo yung feeling na hindi mo alam na ikaw pala ang pinagmulan ng problema? The same thing happened to Theo and Vicky. They run an LPG retail and delivery business. Vicky handles the team and she genuinely cares about each of her workers. Alam niya yung mga pangalan nila, yung mga families nila, yung situations nila. Pero quietly, something was building inside the team. Some workers felt that they were being treated differently from others. Yung isang worker, pag nagkamali, pinagsasabihan agad ni Vicky. Yung isa naman, kahit palpak talaga, parang okay lang. Yung isa, pag humingi ng cash advance, approved kaagad. Pero yung iba, pinag-iisipan pa ng medyo matagal-tagal. And because of this, the workers began talking among themselves. Vicky had no idea that this was happening. Sa mind niya, she was handling each situation the best way she knew how. But what her team experienced was inconsistency. Kasi para sa kanila, kapag paiba-iba ang trato, it feels like it is unfair. Siyempre, iba-iba naman ang sitwasyon, di ba? So one afternoon, 2 of her team members had a serious argument at the depot. And Vicky was shocked. Bakit kaya? Wala naman akong alam na may ganitong problema sila. But the tension had been building na pala for a long time, rooted in how decisions were being made day after day without any clear standard. Kaya, eto yung tinuturo sa atin nito. Sometimes, the person managing the team is the one causing the confusion, not on purpose, but because there is no clear system. So the solution is simple. Set clear rules so every decision follows the same standard, not personal judgment. Number 4, walang sistema, walang control. Sino ba talaga ang dapat mag-approve ng cash advance? If you've ever felt stuck like this, may couple who felt the same way. Kevin and Jackie run a fish processing business. Jackie manages the production floor and the team. Tapos si Kevin naman, he handles the finances and the overall direction of the business. Okay naman yung business. It was running steadily, regular buyers, consistent orders, active operations. But Kevin started noticing something happening every payday. Yung take-home pay of some workers were getting smaller each month. The reason? Large deductions from outstanding cash advances. Kevin started asking Jackie, sino ang nag-a-approve ng cash advance ng empleyado na to? Sometimes Jackie, sometimes Kevin himself. At minsan, yung floor supervisor pala nila. 3 different people were approving cash advances. No single system, no limit, no records, no tracking. The worker was not doing anything wrong. He just knew someone would always say yes. And by the time na kinalculate na ni Kevin yung lahat-lahat na yon, the total cash advances were already bigger than he expected. He had been approving them one by one as small acts of support. But without a system, yung mga maliliit na decision na yan, nag-a-add up eh. They added up into a gap that he could not fully track. So, here is what a decision maker needs to understand. When anyone can approve cash advances without a clear policy, the issue is not the advances. It's the lack of structure and control. Anak, eto yung lesson ha. A cash advance without a policy is not support. It's not tulong. It's a cost that you cannot see until it's already too big to ignore. And so, always keep in mind, you cannot manage what has never been written down. Number 5, iisa lang ang ugat nito. Bakit kahit anong gawin mo, bumabalik pa rin? Now, if you're thinking, parang kami to, you are not alone. Let me tell you what happened to Cora and to Andres. They are a couple who run a garments business, both production and wholesale. They manage a team of seamstresses, finishers, and delivery staff. So for several months, they were dealing with 2 problems at the same time. First, constant friction between workers in different sections of the workroom. Second, cash advance requests that never seemed to stop, and a running total that they could not fully account for. So, Andres kept treating them as two separate issues. Address the conflict, then deal with the cash advance. Then back to the conflict again. But the problems kept coming back. So one evening, he laid everything out on the table and looks at the whole picture together. Nako, walang clear reporting structure. Workers did not know who to go to for decisions. So they went to whoever was available and they got different answers each time. Walang cash advance policy. Bawat request was handled based on how the approver felt at that moment. No clear expectations around performance and accountability across the team. And looking at it all together, Andres saw what had been missing. Ang totoo, hindi dalawa ang problema nila. Isa lang. At ito ay yung walang malinaw na sistema. You see, the conflict was one symptom. The uncontrolled cash advances was another symptom. Different on the surface, but the same root cause. So the lesson, anak, when the same problems keep coming back, no matter what you try, chances are you are fixing the symptom and not what is causing it dito sa ilalim. 5 different businesses, but they all ended up with the same question. Bakit ganito ang mga tao ko? And that is exactly the question worth sitting with today. Because in every single story, the team conflict was not really about personality. The cash advance problem was not really about being too generous. Both were signs of something that had not been built. Yung clear roles, consistent rules, and a structure that everyone understood, regardless of who was watching or who was implementing the rule. You cannot fix repeated conflicts if nothing was clearly set from the start. And hindi mo pwedeng makontrol yung mga cash advances if walang limit or walang clear rules ang kanilang approval. Ito ay hindi people problems, anak ha. Ito ay system problems na nagmumukha lang na people problem. And if your business has been running for a few years now and you are still fighting the same battles over and over, maybe it's time to look at what has not been built yet. If you want personal guidance, I'd love to walk through your situation with you. Book a free clarity call with my team, and this is for business owners na 3 years or more na and ready to move forward. The link is in the comment section. Remember, always be business-minded, Pinoy.